This playbook we've written out for you is broken down into two parts. Part one is understanding online leads, and part two is generating and converting online leads. They are designed to take you through the journey of understanding where to buy online leads, how to convert them, as well as best practices for creating ads through Facebook and Google. Part one is understanding online leads. We're going to cover what are online leads, how much do they cost, how many leads can I expect to generate, and where is the best place to start. So what are online leads? The simplest explanation of online leads is that they're leads you can buy online. Commonly referred to as bot leads, online leads are purchased in various stages of their life cycle through platforms like Facebook, Google, and lead aggregators like Realtor.com. The stages can be anywhere from top of funnel to ready to speak to an agent. Paid social ads are ads that are posted on social media. You've probably seen all types of ads on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Leads are generated when the consumer clicks through an ad and enters their information on a website, landing page, or lead generation platform. Search engine ads are ads created and populated on search engines like Google, Bing, or Yahoo. An example of these would be the 3 to 6 real estate companies you see on the Google results page if you searched for Austin real estate. The company that posted the ad is charged when a consumer clicks on the ad. This is where they are called pay per click or PPC ads, and these are top of funnel leads. Now, third-party sites like Zillow, Offers, 72 Sold, and Realtor.com offer leads to real estate agents for a fee. Websites like Zillow will offer leads or referrals. Depending on where the lead is in their cycle, the fee may vary from a flat monthly fee or a per lead fee or even a referral fee per transaction. These can be top of funnel leads, warm connections, or even appointments. Now, any of these types of online leads are worth exploring if you're looking to increase your lead generation and you're willing to follow up with people over time to convert them into clients. Now, you might be wondering, how much do these leads cost? It's important to understand how implementing something new will impact your business financially, especially in a shifting market like we're in now. Online leads are becoming a viable lead generation tool for real estate agents because they can be a fast and cheap way to generate more leads. Since there are options for the type of lead that one can buy, the price can vary greatly. The rule of thumb is that the closer to consummating a transaction a lead is, the more money you're going to spend on that lead. The cost will vary based on the service provider that generated the lead and the type of lead that was generated. Top of funnel leads usually cost less than $12 per lead and average between $275 and $350 when created in command on Facebook. Wherever you decide to start though, the first thing you should do is determine how many transactions you want to close from online leads and the amount of money to spend each month purchasing those leads. Using paid social ads or search engine ads to generate leads will allow you to control your expenses because they work on a budget set by you per ad, and you'll get the most top of funnel leads for the least amount of money. In contrast, you may spend more money per month on a company offering warm connections or appointments and will sometimes pay a referral fee on those closings. Either way, you're building your pipeline for more closings, short or long term. Here's a few examples of lead costs on different platforms. So on Instagram, you could spend $75 on an ad. Your average cost per lead is $3. The number of leads you received was $25. Your closing GCI from that was $9,000 minus the $75 gives you a total GCI of $8,975 with a cost per closing at only $75 for what you spent on that ad. Now here's an example of what a search engine ad could look like for you. On Google, if you spent $600, your cost per lead would be around $40. The number of leads you would receive is 15. Your closing GCI would be $15,000 minus the $600 in Google ads you spent, giving you a total GCI from that ad spend of $14,400. And your cost per closing would only be $600 for that Google ad you ran. And here's an example of a lead aggregator, like something you guys are familiar with. Let's say Zillow. If you spent $500 a month on Zillow leads, your cost per lead would come out to around $60. The number of leads you would receive is 8. Your closing GCI would be $24,000 minus the $60 you spent on that lead, which is $24,940. So your cost per closing would be $60. Now, it's very, very important that you have your expectations set appropriately when you start experimenting with online leads. So this is what I like to call learning versus earning. The learning months. A common misconception when you first buy online leads is that there will be a ton of leads all shopping in the price range that you desire, and they will all lead to a sale. While this may eventually be true, the first few months after starting to purchase online leads will best be described as learning months. Learning which content attracts the most leads may be the most difficult part of generating online leads through paid ads. Paid social ads / search engine ads generate top of funnel leads where the leads are largely still in the exploratory part of their home buying or selling journey. This means that they may not even be sure what they want to buy or sell, or will be even more than a year out from making a decision. These leads will need to be nurtured for a very long period of time in order to achieve conversion. In comparison, when you purchase leads through lead generation companies, you'll most likely be buying warm connections or appointments. These leads have already been qualified and are ready to speak to an agent. Because they've already made the decision to buy or sell, there's a greater immediate conversion rate as they're naturally a little bit closer to consummating a sale. Now, on the other end, we have our earning months. Once you've learned how a specific online lead source works from lead to appointment to closing, and you fully understand what your cost for a closing is, you're now ready to move from learning to earning, where your money was dumb money to smart money. Just please remember that you must always pay attention to two very important things: what works and gets you from lead to closing, and what a closing costs. If you do this, you'll always be in the best position to waste as little money as possible when you buy a lead while minimizing what you earn from the resulting closings. Depending on what kind of leads you decide to buy, or if you choose to test multiple types to find what works best for you, it's important to understand that lead generation and conversion takes both time and consistency. So where do we even start? Now that you understand what online leads are and what goes into their pricing, you're ready to choose where you want to start. The following graph shows you several companies that offer leads in different stages of the life cycle. Now, if you're a Keller Williams agent, you already have access to the easiest place to start, which is Command. Command's integration with Facebook is the easiest, fastest, and possibly cheapest place to generate online leads. Leads in Command cost $3.50 a lead on average, or even less, and can automatically be added to your database to kickstart follow-up. Follow along to part 2 to learn how to generate leads and best practices for running ads and finally converting those leads.